Hello people and welcome to the 11th tutorial for Java for beginners, and in this tutorial we're gonna cover special type of operator, that is modulus operator. Modulus operator, and it is represented by % sign. Now let's see what modulus operator does. We all know basic division. Say I write something 8 divided by 2, and the answer would be 4. And why is that? Because if I divide 8 by 2, my quotient is 4, and while division all we care about is quotient. But what about the remainder of this division? Remainder of this division turns out to be 0, since 8 is perfectly divisible by 2. Now say if I write 9 divided by 2, you'd get, okay, we can do that, but we would get our quotient in decimal points. But if I say I don't want my quotient in decimal points, then you would say, okay, your quotient would be 4, but then you would get a remainder, and that remainder would be 1. So this remainder is actually what modulus stands for. When we talk about modulus operator, we are considering this remainder. This remainder is what we are dealing with when we consider modulus operator. Okay, now if I write 4 modulus 2, what would I get? I get 0, because the remainder that I obtain if I divide 4 by 2 is 0, and that is how modulus operator works. Say I write 9 modulus 2, my result would be 1, because if I divide 9 by 2, the remainder that I obtain is 1, and that is all what modulus operator is. Now let's see how would you actually use it. Let me show you it by programming. Let me define int a, say 10, and if I write system out println, the remainder of a divided by 2 is, see, don't forget the concatenation sign as always, then a modulus 2, and this would give me the remainder of a, that is 10 divided by 2. Let's run it, and here you see the remainder of a divided by 2 is 0, because a is 10, and if I divide 10 by 2, I would get a remainder of 0, since 10 is perfectly divisible by 2. Now suppose I have here 9. Therefore, if this statement is executed, then 9 divided by 2 would give me a remainder of 1. Let's run it and see. The remainder of a divided by 2 is 1, since 9, when I divide 9 by 2, I get a remainder of 1 and quotient of 4. But what we are dealing, we need only remainder for it. So that is pretty much how modulus operator works. I'm sure I made my point. If you still have got any queries regarding modulus operator, you can always ask in the comments below, and I'd be more than happy to help you, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Till then, bye bye.